Alright, sorry about that, guys. I am done trying to stream to 2 platforms for the foreseeable future. I think it can be done, but I'm not gonna try to make it work anymore. This is ridiculous. I am absolutely not putting up with that anymore. I don't know if it's Streamlabs or Restream, but I think I'm gonna switch back to OBS as soon as I figure out how to do my overlays. Or at least I am not going to do it by way of Restream, so... I am recording this though, which is good news, so the VOD will be uninterrupted. We got purple science. Let's get advanced oil processing. And we need steel up here, which we should have very local. In fact, here it is right here. Okay, so we have blue inserters. Let's go ahead and just replace those with, let's see here. Now I want this. Now we want to improve things for that. Do we have a lab research speed up? Let's get that in front of this, please. We seem to be nice and backed up on science, and we could certainly benefit from researching faster. Okay. Probably not going to stream super long this morning. I do want to get production science up, so I am going to be more goal-oriented and less stream-oriented. What did we say about production science? We said electric furnaces, which... that's a whatever kind of thing. Rails. Remind myself what rails are, please. Stone, steel plate, and iron sticks, so that's just iron plates. Next up is furnaces, advanced circuit steel plates, and stone bricks. So we need both types of stone over here, and then the other one is easy. But before we do that, let's go ahead and future-proof just a bit here. Hey Gort, welcome back to the show. I don't know if you heard me say, but I am, for the time being, I'm done trying to stream to 2 platforms. I think I'm going to wait to do that until, well, we'll see. I have an idea about how to do it. Part of the reason that got interrupted was because I had something called, auto stop enabled, which is when my connection drops to... See, like, let's see here. Notifications, skipped frames. Alright, but I think we're doing okay. It's basically... I might need to do this over a VPN. Because I think I'm getting throttled by my ISP or they're killing the connection because it looks like file sharing traffic. That's all I can figure. Hey, Gort, can you give me a check? Are you still there? Gort, I don't even know for sure that you can hear me right now, but let me know. I see what you said, choppy as heck and keeps buffering. I think I'm still streaming, question mark? Ow. So Gort, I am messing with settings in real time. Right now I don't care so much about preserving the stream. Can you keep letting me know how well it's running, and each time you hear me come back in, can you let me know that you are back? I'm having some sort of issue with my video card. I have an RTX 4090, and it's supposed to have 2 NVNC chips or whatever it is. But unfortunately, for whatever its reason, I'm having issues today, so yeah, let me know how I'm doing, man. Because I am trying in real time to fix this issue. There's really... Okay. Looks good. I just kicked on recording so that I can publish a VOD of this. Let me know if it's still doing okay, please. I am now on software video encoding, so it's going to be different. Not necessarily better or worse, but different. My CPU can handle it. I got plenty of cores available. There's no doubt there. It just really sucks because it would have been nice to use my video card to its fullest extent here, but I don't think that that's going to be in the cards. Okay. I hear you loud and clear. It sounds like we're doing pretty okay right now. We just increased red circuit production. And we buffed inserter capacity, so now, let's see, non-bulk inserter capacity is going to go up on this one, so we definitely want that. Okay, so red circuits. What we really all we need to do for Purple Science is lay it out. We have everything on the bus. Only thing is, so let's see. Let's start with probably the hardest part, in my opinion, which is going to be... Actually, let's get rails out of the way, because that one is a little bit not like the others. Rails. Let's see here. Stone, steel plate, and iron sticks. And we need a lot of iron sticks, so we can make 2 rails every... Oh, let's do a factory planner here. Production, science, factory. We are going to do the same 30 per minute, just like we've been doing. This one is going to be 30. Okay. Add that recipe. We're going to go do rails. Holding strong looks good. Chopping is gone. Okay, that's great to hear. I think that I figured it out. I think that it needs to be software encoding. Which is why we buy CPUs with lots of cores. This is a 16-core desktop. Let me go see what my usage is at. 22% load. Let's see what Windows says it is. For the technical among us, 37% CPU, and it's not clear how many. It looks like, I really don't know how many cores it's using, but this might interfere with Factorio streaming down the line, but I don't care. I think what I'm going to do is get a separate video capture card, like today or something like that, and use that over USB for this, because this has been absolutely ridiculous. I should not have taken okay. Rearrange my hotbar a bit there. We need how many rail factories do we need? Let's go back in here. 2.5 for 7 of these. Okay, so that's like a 1 to 3 ratio ish. So let's keep going here. Left click, add recipe. I can tell there's going to be lots of recipes for all these things. So the biggest thing that we're going to need a lot of is productivity modules. So we're just going to do these in a line next to each other. We're going to do 3 rails. Let's see. So there's our rails. The outputs. The outputs for these rails. Oh, and we need sticks. I should have did that. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna need 1.2 iron sticks or 2 for these 3 rails. So these are gonna be iron sticks. I was just kidding. So run iron plates up here to right there. These are gonna so we will iron plates are going to be there. Rails also need equal numbers of stone and whatever, so see what we can do here that's a little weird. See, if I do this, what I can always do, it's funky. See, I don't like this. Let's make it crossover. I want the inputs coming from the left. Like from left to right. I almost wanted to read kind of like a book, like inputs to outputs. Maybe that's another thing to do a little video on. So we'll do that. See, I don't like that because that limits me down the line, but I can always, yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about this because this is a starter base. And then in the meantime, over here, this will be stone and steel plates. So let's get that car. We're going to need it. We know we need stone bricks. I'll get them in a bit. Okay, there's steel plates right there. Okay, and stone has to be down here somewhere. There it is, right there. Gort, again, thank you so much for the help debugging this, man. Sincerely, you have done a thing that a lot of people could have done, admittedly. But you were the one who stuck it out with me and helped me out, and I think we're gonna get you more of a we're gonna thanks, brother. Much appreciated. And hey, I am gonna put this together into a VOD, and it's gonna be a live stream. Yeah, it is a live stream, but it's going to be a VOD like we usually do. It's just going to have more talking with chat in it. And we'll be streaming again tonight. I'm not going super all out today. Okay, so... plates. Kind of dug myself into a wee bit of a hole right there, but that's okay. My iron production is getting killed. I do have another iron patch right over there to go tap, and we really need to. We're in trouble here. I think it's time to start setting up trains, which is kind of serendipitous because we just are about to wrap up rails here. You know, some of these numbers are getting higher and closer to the max capacity of a belt. But I think we'll be okay for now. Okay, so there's that. Hey, Gort, you remember tiny boxes, man? It's the return of tiny boxes. But now it's wooden boxes. Alright, did we ever finish setting up, let's just get this thing out of the way. Let's see what else we got. Well, Gore, it's early game, and I'm trying to catch up here. I'm not having so much of an issue with research speed right now as I am with with other things. Bonus points if you know what movie this reminds me of right now. So, Gore, am I going faster or slower than you did at this point in the game? I know that I'm not streaming as much, but I'm just wondering. Or I'm not streaming as much as you're playing, I should say. I really need to... How do I make a folder here again? I need to create a folder for my old blueprints. There we go. Can I put a book inside of a book? Gord says, I play very slow, it's a low bar to beat. Well, that's not gonna stop me from using it to stoke my ego. Just kidding. It's not a race. It's masochism. Alright, so we got this patch up. The next question is how... Here. This is Mikey's deforestation service. Yeah, you know, it's... So Gord says, I'm in no hurry to finish the game. Will be years before the next one. It's interesting, my perspective on that, because as a person, I fully agree with you. It's not a race, but as a streamer, like if you choose the path of pain of being a streamer because you just like doing it that much, you almost kind of, you really do have to focus a bit on that. I'm still enjoying it very much, don't get me wrong, by, you know, in any way. And I am gonna try to multi-stream to Twitch and YouTube tonight again, believe that or not, because now I think I've figured it out. I think it's a GPU issue that is solved by me either getting a separate PC for streaming or getting a video capture card or doing something else, because I am a little alarmed at my CPU numbers here. I actually, well, we'll see, but in any case, so we have some iron ore coming in now. And we want this thing to prioritize the old patch because I want to reclaim this land. Input priority should be from the left. We just got more iron online. Ah, I don't even want quality modules. Mining productivity, we definitely want that. But yeah, to be a streamer, I'm finding you really have to kind of step out of character a bit. Like, no matter what your persona is and all that good stuff, you really kind of... Oh my goodness. What is... Oh, steel. That's right. It's the riddle of steel. Oh, and we need to scale this up too, but... Yeah, let's do that. When do I get bots, man? So we need lubricant, we need electric motors, we need frames, and we need bots. Yeah, the stuttering Gort, to some degree, that's always going to happen. It will not be in the VOD. I don't think. I think I'm going to literally go to the store and buy a video capture card today. This is ridiculous. Or order one or something. This is absolutely ridiculous. But that's tricky in its own right. I'm actually not sure how I'm going to fix this. Kanan would know. I'm going to talk to Kanan because Kanan, I think, has a 3090 and... that could have been, like, internet lag, by the way. Did it buffer at all, Gort? Or was it just, like, did my voice chop out? Or did it just, was it just, like, the video itself was stuttering? Wow, look at this, we filled this up. Okay, so we got rails. Oh, I need to go get more, What is the mining productivity increase? Oh, that was cool, look at that. It shows you your signs production. We're hovering right around 30 signs per minute, just like we like. Video stutters from time to time, but it's not... Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly, but it's much clearer than before. Yeah, that's a very interesting thing. I think I know what's happening, and I'm not sure that I have a good fix for it. But because what was happening before was the video card was struggling to keep up because I had to have 80 different things open. We could probably switch back. I'm not sure. You know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. Maybe. I gotta think about it some more. This is gonna be a tricky issue for sure. I really don't want to have to do 2 PCs for this whole thing. What a pain in the butt that's gonna be. Alright. Oh look, more iron is managing to trickle its way over here. Good, because we're gonna need it. Let's do... So we need furnaces and productivity modules. Productivity modules are relatively easy, so let's do that now just because... Oh, I need more belts. I am concerned about the impact on red and green circuits that productivity modules are gonna have, and that's okay. But, oh god. That was my tree. Oh no. Let's see. Hey, we have more viewers, so welcome to the show, everybody. Glad to have you. Let's yeah, the video stuttering, Gort, is very likely due to a CPU issue, which I can sort out. I'm not going to kill the stream for it, but if for any reason we start dropping frames again, I will. We have dropped no frames, which is great. Very tricky. Let's look back at our factory planner here. So we need productivity modules now, and we need 5 factories making them. So that's a nice round number, nice and easy. Yeah, and Gort, the irony of it is that I have a separate PC that I very much have a CPU in that I could make a streaming PC. Like, that's easy, no biggie. The problem is that the circuit in the room that I stream in, the branch in my home, already is very near capacity, especially during the summer, because my gaming PC has a 1,000-watt power supply. So it really doesn't take much to send you over, you know, into oblivion there, and trip the breaker. Like, in the summertime, I have tripped the breaker before, and it was crazy because I have a 1,000-watt UPS that kept the PC online, and I was like, wait, why is my UPS freaking out? And it was because I tripped the breaker and it cut the power. So let's see. We are doing productivity modules. And we are... I think they're pretty slow. Yeah, 15 seconds crafting time, so regular inserters all the way here. And we said we needed 5 of them, of course. Yeah, it's a hard little problem to solve. Kanan, I know for a fact, friend of mine, another streamer, he has a dedicated streaming PC. It's not a shortage of PCs. What I actually, yeah, I think I might look into like a purpose-fit video capture device of some sort. Like something that could do the transcoding separately and then pipe it back to my machine through USB-C. The only thing with that is that I guess I would have to use like the virtual webcam for, I mean, I imagine you would have to use, yeah, I guess you'd have the same issue, right? Like you'd have to stream, yeah, I'd have to use the virtual webcam, I think, and then pipe it to that device, use that for the video capture, and then route it back. I don't know. So we're gonna combine red and green circuits on this. We don't have nearly enough production to sustain what I need to do here. Just building this belt and connecting it is gonna cause pain. A few extension cords. Igor, you're not, you aren't that far off. I very well may punch an extension cord into another room. I am not rewiring my house. I am not an electrician, and gone are the days where younger me would have jumped into it heels first and said, I'm gonna rewire this. Like I can wire a receptacle, but I'm not gonna mess around with that. I don't have the room in the breaker box, so forget it. Alright, so there's red circuits. Green circuits are coming in right behind. And that right there is going to consume a lot of green circuits. So, yeah, I think that there's productivity modules. Let's do the same thing we did elsewhere and pull this way up. And then the last thing is furnaces. I did save one of the harder recipes for last here, but that was because I wanted to see... I don't even have any radars, man. I should get those on the mall. But yeah, look at this. See this? See these green circuits stuttering? Well, let's just go ahead and finish what we... Oh, bots. We're getting bots. Let's do the obvious. Upgrade these to blue assemblers. That right there is gonna increase our throughput a lot. The good news is that... See, I can't... Yeah, I gotta... Blue inserters for that part, I think. Gord says, I can do woodworking, plumbing, and drywall. I don't touch electrical. Those magic pixies can hurt. So I am an experienced... I've taken 120, 60 hertz to the fingers and thumbs and forearms so many times that I'm pretty used to it. It really isn't that painful. It's scary if it gets you to... You know, if you get it in a way that makes you tighten your grip, but as long as you don't get it across the chest, you know, it's just pain for the most part. Don't quote me on that. Don't anybody go and whatever. That's just my own personal idiot experience. I'm not afraid of electrical. I just hate fishing wires through walls. And ironically, Gore, I really don't like doing drywall. Like, it's just so annoying. Especially, God forbid, I have to drywall a ceiling. Just no. That I'm paying someone to do that. I'm not. No way. You know, I never did finish this. So Gort says, not to mention your house can burn down. Yes, but I trust myself a little bit more than I trust some of the electricians that I meant. They're not prone to mistakes, and wiring a receptacle is still one of those things that you're like veers into everybody should at least know how to do that territory, and I like to, I don't know, I like to stay fresh. Alright, so we got, those are making themselves. We're starting to run low on some things, so let's go get a batch of, let's get a batch of all of the must-haves here. So like inserters, what else? Medium power poles, we're low on those. Belts, we might as well just get a bunch more. I am gonna come down here and leave the car up there. Okay, so blue inserters. Wait, why? Okay. The rest are regular. Except the long-handed inserters that go here. This should get us more than halfway to a full yellow belt of green circuits, I think. Maybe. And it's also going to start causing pain with copper, but I think we'll be okay there, for now at least. I'll tell you what, Gort, you do woodworking wrong enough and your house can burn down then too. You use a dull saw blade and try to force it through long enough. I've seen some things, especially if you're working near a pile of sawdust. You know, I actually saw a video. You know those plastic or polymer, whatever they are, gang boxes that you use to you know, put a receptacle in. I saw a video of a guy who put sawdust in one of those and did a test and like had a lighter or something trying to set it on fire, and it was remarkable how resilient those things were. Like even with a you know, a flammable catalyst sitting there in a pile, it was really remarkable how well those things did. Now, so what we need to do here is furnaces. This is really just a matter of getting the stone bricks, the steel plates, and the advanced circuits together. So let me go. This is actually, ironically, despite me not liking electric furnaces and how much they're just an annoying step to have to iterate through. But despite me not liking them, they are one of the easiest recipes if you have your bus set up, if you left yourself enough room on your bus, if you're doing a main bus base.